What's up, everybody? This is Zach with Review Empire here today to talk to you about the Bumbo seed. If you are a parent, then you know about this probably. If you're planning on becoming a parent, then you will learn about it. It is a great chair that is used to teach infants some core control. You know, once they get their head under control and get to where they can control that thing pretty good, then it's time to start working on their core. And usually that happens sometime around 3 months. This one is blue, and it's been used a little bit. It's still in great shape. They're very durable, very tough, very sturdy. You don't have to worry about this thing falling over or anything like that. Typically they run around $40 or $50. Most of the time you can find someone that's getting rid of one of these things. That's what we did. I just put out a Facebook post saying, you know, anybody that has got one of these things that they want to sell for cheap or something like that, please let me know. And within about 30 minutes, somebody said you can just have ours. And so it worked out really well. Strangely enough, though, I don't know what their kid was into, but this thing has got like stab wounds all over the top of it. Look at that. It's like, what is this, letting their kid eat with a steak knife or something? I don't know. Our kid won't have a steak knife. But this one comes with an attachable little table, which I don't know about that table, but it's so small that whatever you put on there, they're going to knock it off. But like I said, when your kid gets to be about 3 months old, you want to start working on that core control, you throw them in the Bumbo. Today we're going to do a little model demonstration here with my beautiful little 3-month-old Rhea and her beautiful model mother, Elise, from Mama's Input. If y'all haven't checked out her channel, make sure you do that. That's Mama's Input. She's got a lot of good content about mother and baby related stuff. Look at Rhea. She loves her little seat. You can see it supports her really well. Now my wife is strapping her into this thing, which we have kind of talked about this. Not real sure the purpose of the strap.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, it's just there. You know, if it makes you feel better that your baby's strapped in, I think that's probably the purpose. Is that it makes some people feel better, and it's probably some sort of a government regulation or something like that. But if your baby can get out of this thing, then they probably don't need the Bumbo chair anymore. But she's probably gonna prove me wrong right here in this video. She's like, "Oh, you think it's funny? I'll show you. I will bridge out of this chair into the floor." But anyway, you can see how well it supports her from all sides. Like I said, she's about 3 months old, and she is filling it up pretty good. But she's also quite the chunky monkey. Little Miss Rhea, little Miss Rhea, Catherine. She loves the chair. Now my 20-month-old Adeline, she is so jealous that Rhea gets to sit in this chair. You can hear her right now. That she kind of has to butter herself up, but she gets into it. Her legs get all locked into those little knobs, and so it works out good. She likes to sit in it, but not that much. But it is very sturdy. It's made out of water-resistant foam. You can clean it pretty easily if you need to clean it. It's pretty durable. Like I said, it's a wide base, so not a lot of concern about it flipping or anything like that. Our Adeline has consistently tried to move it with Rhea in it, and so if there was a risk of it being lopped over, then it would probably already happened already. At least you want to put that table on there so we can see what that looks like. And so that just kind of sits down on top of that front notch and just sort of locks in. You can hook it underneath the bottom. There we go. And that way, whenever she's eating things like sushi, where she needs soy sauce, or, you know, anything like that, she can have a nice little tray where she can put her soy sauce and her edamame out and have some yellowfin sushi. It's her favorite. She can also put together puzzles, complex puzzles of geometrical design.
Be a good like tabletop high chair. Like,
yeah,
don't have to worry about going anywhere.
Yeah, you can set it on top of the table. We haven't done that yet because we spend a lot of time in the living room as a family.
We also still breastfeed, so there's no point in using this.
Right. Yeah, this is just more than anything just to train her to use her core, get her more comfortable, independent. I think that's the main goal is independence. From the day you're born until, for some people, late in life, independence.
She's not alone. You like this chair?
One way or another, become independent, and the Bumbo chair is the way to go to get the independence and core control. They kind of have to get that cervical control on their own. But when it comes to core control, this is a great first stepping stone to get them where they want to be. Any daycare you go to, they're going to have this. It's a pretty widely accepted and used product. It's not like it's anything that is new to the market or anything like that. So like I said, you can, go to the marketplace on Facebook or check out eBay or just talk to some family members. If you know anybody that's had a kid, they've probably got one. And once they grow out of it, there's no use for it anymore unless you're just planning on having a bunch more. And so
Amazon.
Usually, or Amazon. Yeah, we're going to leave some links to this thing if you want to just go and get yourself one. It's not terribly expensive. Like I said, about $40. 50 at the top end, I think. I'm not sure if there's an upcharge for the tray. Don't know. More than likely, there's an upcharge for everything. So, yeah.
She likes it.
The Bumbo chair. Please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Like this video. It really helps us out a whole lot when we get those likes. It helps get it in front of other people. And the more likes and the more subscribers we get, the more you'll get to see of these cute little babies and the things that they need. And, hopefully it'll help some of the decisions that you've got to make coming up if you're having a little one or got a little one. Hopefully it'll make some of those decisions a little bit easier.
We also used that frog seat, but we didn't like very well. This is a lot better. But, the frog seat, when we had Adeline, you would sit her down in it and she'd just sink on down. So we didn't really care for it. It gave head support, but it didn't allow them to work their core very well. You
She's
like
just
this
like
one, don't
leaning
you?
back,
She's
grinning.
Like, thumbs
Right,
up.
I like this. You know what? I like this.
But
yeah, the problem with the frog seat was, in my opinion, is that it had like a cloth thing that went in between the legs, and when you would go and try to get them out of it, you would wind up picking up the whole chair, because if you've ever tried to handle a 3-month-old baby, you know that every movement they make is specifically designed to make your life harder as a parent. I mean, if you're trying to change their diaper, they pull their knees to their chest. If you're trying to put the diaper on, they straighten their knees out. If you're trying to get them to lay on top of you, they want to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I mean, if you're trying to get their socks on, they have never moved their feet that much in their whole entire life. That's just the way that these little angels are. And so anything you can do to curb that, make it a little easier, like getting the Bumbo chair over maybe something else, it's definitely a decision that you want to try to make. I don't know if you saw my previous video that I posted about this Fisher-Price bouncer chair, but you can go and view that and get some good information on that. We highly recommend it. I'll leave a link to that and a link to the Bumbo seat. Like I said, these straps, if it helps you to sleep better, use the straps. But this thing is pretty light. Like I said, you just move it around real easy with your foot. It's if you need to go on a trip or something, just throw it in the car. No big deal. You can see here, she's learned to bounce herself a little bit, and so that's one of the things I was telling you guys about in that video for the bouncer chair, is that they learn to bounce themselves a little bit, and just helps them to enjoy that. Well, guys, if you have any questions or any concerns, or if you've got some experience with the Bumbo chair that you want to share with everyone else, make sure to let us know, and we will answer any questions as soon as we can. We will address any comments. And also, we just love to make friends with people who are going through the same stage in life that we are. And hopefully we can help one another. Like I said, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed looking at my precious, beautiful babies and my beautiful wife and our beautiful Bumbo chair. Thank you so much. We will see you in the next review video.